say, what is your problem? This person's in a bad mood and you're calling them out. Right?
Right. Exactly. Which can be a scary thing to do. You got to think carefully if you want to do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know that I'm
True,
always comfortable doing.
You're opening up a can of worms in that case, right?
You sure are. So, okay. Or how about this? If I said to you, Lindsay, like, let's say we're playing, checkers.
Okay.
and you are just beating me and like, usually you're not that good, right? So I might say like, oh my gosh, Lindsay, you are really in rare form today. You're beating me at every game.
Yeah. And on some level, we're even being sarcastic there because normally they're not, this person is not good at checkers or chess, right? You're kind of teasing them a little bit while saying they're doing a good job. It's kind of both.
True. That's true. This is, wow. I didn't even think about this phrase being like so deep to think about.
So dynamic, so high level for our listeners today. This is fantastic.
It totally is. So let's just a couple other ways to say this. So some examples might fit more specific contexts. And, you know, it might be used more positive, more negative, and we can do follow-ups on both of these, but we're just going to throw this out. So one is to say someone is not yourself. Like, yes, oh, wow, you're not yourself today. Call me when you want to talk.
Yeah, you should never try to talk to someone when they're in a bad mood. Just give it up. Call tomorrow, right? Or you're out of control, right? Her singing was out of control today. She's amazing. Okay, this is a positive thing. This isn't sarcastic at all. This is really positive. Could be a whole nother episode on this out of control, something that is so good.
Okay, so yeah, this out of control. What do you think of that one?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love this because this one is definitely genuine and straightforward. It's not being sarcastic. We could do another episode on it, like I said.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, or I could say something like, you are out of control with the jokes today.
Yeah. So meaning a good thing or a not so good thing?
I guess it could be both.
It could be both.
Yeah. It depends how I say it. Like maybe like this person is being obnoxious telling like so many jokes and we're like trying to have a serious discussion. So I might say, you're out of control with the jokes today. But or if the person, if like they were being hilarious, you might say, you are out of control with the jokes.
Yeah. So that's neutral. I mean, that could be either one. It's nice to learn phrases, guys, that could be used in a number of situations. Right.
Right. And what's the last one?
Okay.
This example.
He was out of control. I don't see the last one. What is the last one, Michelle?
Oh, yeah. He was out of control. Yeah, the one you were starting to...
Okay, that one. So he was out of control. He shouldn't have said that. And that's negative, right? He made some negative comment. He had no self-control in that case, right? No self-monitoring.
Right. Definitely. So again, sometimes if you can't guess it necessarily from the tone of voice, you know, you might be able to guess what the meaning is based on the context or based on the next thing that the person says. So those are some ways that you can really understand what are they trying to say and the ways that you can think about using it, right? So maybe you're not quite sure if the person understood, right? Like, oh, maybe did I use the right tone of voice? I'm not quite sure. If you're not that comfortable yet, just add more information. That's a good trick.
Yeah, I love that. So do we have a role play for our listeners?
Yes, let's do it. So, Lindsay, we're talking about a party we went to.
Yeah, so here we go. That party was out of control. So much fun.
Oh my gosh, definitely. Jackie was in rare form too. Her food was even better than usual.
I know. I noticed Ben wasn't himself. He was pretty rude.
Yeah, I think he was just tired.
Okay. So in this case, I said that party was out of control, meaning it was so much fun. Okay. So that's a positive thing. And then what did you say?
And then I said Jackie was in rare form too. Her food was even better than usual. So I'm using it in kind of a sarcastic way, but to talk about something positive.
Yeah, that's more positive. Yeah, definitely. And then I noticed Ben wasn't himself. He was pretty rude. So the expression of to be yourself, he wasn't acting like himself. Normally he's a polite person, but in this case, he was being rude.
Definitely. All right. So yeah, guys, these are really all very common phrases. Lindsay, what's the takeaway for today?
So guys, it is interesting how some phrases, they can have both positive and negative connotations. So this is a dynamic phrase.